Dude, there's no, like, better feeling. There's no, like, just getting my, like, little tidbits all just juiced up by hearing this song, right? This song just playing right now, just like, everything is just juiced and pumped. Let's go.
Oh, my God, his tidbits are juiced up.
And when I say tidbits, I'm not saying small, like, right? Not bitty.
Tiddle bits.
I don't know where the fuck you're going with this.
I don't even...
I feel weird right now.
Exactly. I rolled into the house today, and I was like super pumped up, just great mood. Roll inside, I'm just like, boom, boom. I'm just, hey, what's up? Shout out to Emma. Shout out to my wife, Laura, just sitting on the couch, like, hey, how's it going? It's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like,
had you just got off work?
Yeah, just got off work. I was like, I'm bringing that energy. I'm bringing that just like, hey, what's going on? Everybody's like, are you on drugs? I'm like, fuck, no, this is how I am.
Come pee in this cup.
Right. This is how I am normally. Normally, I just control myself. Like, everything I just say in my head.
You just chucked that filter out the window and went
right.
for it.
Now there's no more filter. Like, I got Jan in my head now. He's like, just get rid of the filter. Just put it out there and let's go. And I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right. I was like moonwalking a little bit back to the bedroom and was like, what are you doing?
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Are you okay? I'm like, look, I'm great. Hey, I'm drinking a nice St. Arnold's Art Car IPA. This might be one of my go-tos.
That's a good beer. That is a good
Here
beer.
lately, I've been going to it. I was like, what are you guys drinking?
I will see your art car and raise you an outbreak.
Yeah, this is the Martin House Outbreak.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Strawberry banana sour with lactose. We reviewed this a couple weeks ago. 10% alcohol, but it tastes like a gall-darn smoothie. I feel like I went to, what's that smoothie place?
Smoothie King?
Yeah.
Trademarked.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that one, but yeah, that one's fine. That's what it tastes like. It tastes good. It's very good. Jamba Juice is what I was thinking of.
Okay.
I guess it's because I see it in all the airports.
You could definitely blend this up with some ice
Yeah.
and make like a smoothie.
I feel like you could add vodka to this, and it'd be fine. Like, and it's already 10% alcohol.
Be like 25%er.
Yeah, which we're gonna try some.
Okay.
God damn it! I'm looking at the vodka over there on the shelf. Having bad ideas.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Alex, what have you been up to, brother?
Just working, trying to get in the pool when I can. This past weekend was the only time since I've had the pool that I was like, shit, I need a pool chiller.
Yeah, I came over there and jumped in, and your pool and your hot tub was the same temperature.
That's because the heater's messed up right now. Well, it's the regulator. It's not on our side. It's on Center Point side.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a lack of heat.
No, it was hot.
Yeah, it was
the
hot.
water was very warm.
It felt like a bathtub. It
And
really
usually-
felt like a bathtub when I got in and y'all were naked and had the little rubber duckies floating around. I was like, what the fuck is going on out here? What is happening right now?
Yeah, that was not happening. I don't know whose pool you're confusing mine with, but
Rubber ducky, I'm the one.
Rubber ducky.
Yeah, fucking burn Ernie. Like, taking a bath together. Like, Jesus.
it was definitely hot. I thought about going to Buc-ee's and buying like 40 bags of 20-pound ice.
You should have. Yeah. It was still fun. I had a great time. Speaking of Bert and Ernie, we've never discussed Sesame Street before on this show. Who's your favorite character from the Sesame Street show?
Oscar the Grouch.
Oh, too easy. Too easy, bro. It's a good one, though. It is good.
We have the same personality.
It's actually accurate.
He just doesn't like people. I don't like a lot of people. I
don't
like
know-
y'all.
I don't know which one mine would be.
I know who you would be.
You think I'm like Snuffleupagus?
No.
Big
You
Bird.
wish you had a trunk like that.
You
Nice.
do not know what I have.
No, I was thinking James is Grover. Grover's awesome. He's just Grover. He's the best.
Wait, which one's Grover?
He's the little blue guy.
Wasn't that the Muppets, or is that on?
Nah, that's Sesame Street.
Oh, Grover was like the blue.
Blue with a I think he had
Elmo.
red, yeah, kind of. Yeah.
He was like the blue Elmo.
He had like
Right.
a cape.
He's better than
He
Elmo.
had-
Elmo's freaking weird. Has a weird voice. Grover was cool.
He had like a cape, didn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He was
I
like
don't know.
flying everywhere.
Did he?
He's crashing into shit.
He's probably drunk.
Yeah. That might be right.
Freaking Grover.
Who are you, John?
I don't know. I'm not
Big
a Sesame
Bird?
Street. Yeah, maybe I am. Maybe I'm Big Bird. Maybe I'm Snuffleupagus.
He did have a big head, so.
Why are you such a jerk, bro? Such an asshole.
Yeah. So,
Sorry.
let's go from Sesame Street and let's transition to this oceanic voyage that is, I'm going to say billionaires undertook to. Hey, were they trying to go down to see the Titanic, or they were trying to go down in the deep dive into the ocean?
Yeah. Sounds good on paper.
Did you see how they control it? It was like an Xbox controller.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Are you kidding me?
And there was only like very few bolts that bolt this thing together.
Yeah, the dude had a ratchet.
And when you bolt it together, you're stuck in there.
Until somebody unbolts you.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, really, you don't want to open that thing down there anyway.
right.
no, you don't. But it just didn't sound good from.
That does not
It
sound like.
seems really weird, right?
You guys just wanted to die, or what?
Well, one of the guys had been on, was it Bezos' rocket?
Oh, really?
He went into
He
space
thought
and
he was
did
going to
that,
do all the
and
cool
then-
shit.
Well, he's a billionaire. He's probably run out of cool shit to do.
Right. I'm like, how many? Let me just time out, guys. Time out. Everybody, just stop what you're doing. Stop with your work. Put your rinse down. How many of you guys have like PhDs in like maybe just like oceanic, like subaquatic, like engineering, or just maybe just engineering degrees at all? Like just anything. Raise a hand or something. That.
It's scary.
It's scary.
The whole thing is scary. Like when I
Look
first
at-
heard of it, I didn't even hear about it until shit hit the fan, right? But thinking back, I'm like, thinking about it, like if it hadn't happened, but like, oh, that would be really cool to go down there and see that, right? Like really fucking cool. $250,000, cool. I don't know about that. I guess if you're a billionaire, that's chump change. But oh man, sick to my stomach when I heard like they don't even know where that thing is. Like,
Well, looking at that, they don't even call it like submersible, whatever. Looking at that reminds me of, what was the movie where they built like the, it was like a solar car. Wasn't John Candy in it?
solar car? I don't know that one.
And they like race it across like a desert and like
Yeah,
this one that's like
I know what you're talking about.
raggedy,
I don't know what the
winds.
name of it is, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of what this reminds me of. Like it looks like it's built in somebody's garage.
Right. Like, who are you competing against?
Yeah,
Elon Musk? I mean, Elon's probably already down there. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it would already have been just like fully functional.
Right.
You just plug it in. Great. There's probably navigation. It's like, where would you like to go? I want to
wouldn't
go to
need-
Titanic, and it's
Yeah.
like, brrrr.
I'd like to go to
you
the
wouldn't-
dining hall.
You wouldn't need to use like an Xbox controller.
Right.
It'd just take you down there by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was literally, you had the little Xbox controller, and then there was one button on the wall. One button. Like
What does the one button do?
they said it was like an elevator, so I'm guessing you hit it to go back up. I don't really know.
Is there
But
like a
just-
balloon attached to the outside that just like inflates and just like swoosh, and just
I don't
they
know.
start going up?
They're wishing there was.
Was there
I
no
mean,
like?
just- I mean, it's sad a bunch of people died from this.
Oh,
but it
that's
just
horrible.
Did not look safe.
Yeah, like they
I know
never
when
at
you-
any point were like, nah, this don't seem good.
I know when you go down to a certain depth, there's a threshold that you can't, unless your shit is tight.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go below because just the pressure alone will freaking just like crush that whole thing like a aluminum can.
Right.
And
And
I heard,
I think that's what they. I think somebody thinks that's what happened.
And I heard
they
the
went
number
down there
was-
and just like popped.
it was 7,000 pounds of pressure that they're under down there. I don't know if that's true. That's just a number I heard.
They're obliterated if that's what happened.
Let me ask you this. We're going hypothetical. Would you rather have taken a shot of going into space or a shot going into the depths of the unknown?
I don't know. Space with who? We talking about Elon's rocket? Because that one didn't go super great either.
Right, that was just test.
Well, that was
Well.
just test one.
Well, that test went poorly. If we're talking about like a NASA space shuttle, then yeah, I'm gonna do that. Obviously, because those guys are smart, at least, right? Like this was just felt like some dude was out there like, I'm gonna make $250,000. Watch
So-
these idiots.
So you'd want to be the first person on the moon?
Yeah, well, in hindsight, yeah, sure. That's easy to say that now that we saw how that all happened, right?
Give me your
We never went to the moon.
Oh, you're
Okay.
such a schmuck.
give me your give
Telling
me
you.
your best impression of a flight attendant
Oh, Jesus.
welcoming people to the moon. Because it's going to happen. I mean, the moon base is probably going to go down. But give me your best impression. Just
Like what? Like we're descending, or
right. Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
It has to be John. He's the only stewardess we have on
Why
the show.
don't you do it? Go ahead.
Because I'm not a stewardess.
Go ahead. The train's pulling into the lunar station. What are you going to say?
I don't deal with passengers on our train.
It's like, hey guys, this is your flight attendant, John. I'd like to welcome you to the moon. If you look out your right window, you see giant craters of nothingness. If you look off your left window, you see the fake moon landing crew out there. I mean, my goodness.
That's pretty good. Much better than anything I would have come up with.
Over and out.
That probably will happen at some point. Yeah, I'm not signing up for that either. I think I'm going to stay right here in Texas for now.
Like you do every day?
Exactly that. I was in Tampa, fixing to come home the other day. I was working, and
Like 2 weeks ago?
no, it was like yesterday. And they say, "Oh, the plane's on the ground." I'm like, cool. Like we're on time, relatively on time. Let's get home. All of a sudden, the whole airport goes black. Like literally, can't see your hand in front of your face. I'm like, shit. It kicks back on. There's a generator or something, but I don't know where I was going with this story.
How
other
long?
than
How long did it kick on? Like, what are we talking? Like 20 seconds?
yeah, probably 10, 20 seconds. It wasn't very long.
So
Yeah.
you had
long
20
enough
seconds.
for me to be like, oh shit.
You had 20 seconds to hit the duty-free liquor store and get what you can.
I'm not sure they had that there.
Like, shit, how do I get back to Texas?
It did delay us a lot. Like I didn't get in last night till
What
about 2:30 in
pisses
the
me off
morning.
about the duty-free shops, I'm going off on a tangent here,
Oh, go for it.
is you can't buy liquor there unless you're flying international.
Oh, really? I didn't even realize that. I never.
And sometimes you'll see like some hard-to-find bourbons in there, and they used to be cheap. Now they've jacked them up because they're assholes. But you can't buy them unless you're international.
Really? I did not realize that.
Because I saw a shelf full of like Blantons,
Really?
and I went in there and they're like, "You can't buy it unless you're international."
I wonder if I could buy it.
Did you show a ticket?
Yeah, you have to show a ticket, and I think they send it to your flight.
Huh.
Check that out for me, John.
I'll look into it. I'll do some research.
Right.
See if you can find some Blantons. It's decently priced,
I'm pretty sure that's racist.
or some Eagle Rare, or some Pappies, or some Stag. I'll send you a list of some good shit.
Yeah, send me a list because I would not know what's good shit or what's not good shit.
Just FaceTime me next time you go into one in like 8 months when you go back
could
to work.
be a while. I was gonna say it might be a minute. Yeah. Do we have a beer to review?
No, we don't.
We don't have any beers that we haven't already drank.
Yeah.
Okay. I should have brought a beer.
You should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just going to review how well we get drunk and sauced.
Have we ever reviewed Modelo?
Yes.
Well, you know what we haven't reviewed? Coors Light.
Yes, we have.
Oh, yeah. Coors Light? No, we've done Coors Banquet. We've never reviewed Coors Light.
I thought we did.
I don't think we did.
We gotta
never
save
did.
that. We got to save that
Yeah.
for everybody anyway. That's got to be everyone here. I feel like that's got to be a special episode when we do a lineup of light beers and probably blind. Exactly what I was going to say. Blind taste test light beers and review them.
Just get like 5 or 6 different ones, and everybody gets just a little bit of all of them.
Yeah,
And you
or a
rank-
whole one of each one. I don't really give a shit, but
Well, that's fine too.
yeah. Like I think I would lean towards Coors Light, but I don't know for sure. No, not blind.
Well, I think we had all put the Coors Lights and the Miller Lights and the other beers probably middle of the road
For sure.
I mean, they're all great beers. We're not talking about like, and I know Jan gets into the drinkability of a beer. Can you drink more than one? Can you drink 10 of them?
And I get into that too.
You're like, yeah, but
Sure.
we can't really get into that. But it's like, can you eat 10 of these pies
Yeah, exactly.
or just one?
I see what you're doing there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
I mean, I could drink 10 glasses of water in a day, or I could drink one milkshake. Does that mean that I like water more than I like milkshakes? No, I don't. I like milkshakes better than water.
You know what? I like that analogy.
Yeah.
That's
not
pretty
the same.
good.
My goodness, if you drank 10 milkshakes a day, dude, diabetes.
Have you guys had the milkshake at Killensburger?
No.
Oh my god,
have not.
their banana milkshake.
Oh, I
my
have. The
God.
kids order them.
It's so damn good.
They're
bro.
like $32 a piece.
Yeah, you gotta finance them. They're really good.
$32 milkshake.
Yeah.
They're not that much, but they're expensive.
We're in the wrong business.
You'd be in the milkshake business.
Right.
Yeah.
The kids won't order them, and like it's already after
Bring
like
all
3
the-
burgers and a hot dog. It's like $100.
Oh yeah, that place ain't cheap, but I think it's pretty good. All his restaurants are pretty good.
I'm going to start opening up that like dollar burger shack. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Get one of them bicycles that have the grill on the front. You're just pedaling
sure.
around grilling
Yeah.
burgers.
When the whole economy just collapses, it was like you're trying to peddle your $25 burger and milkshakes. I'm like, dollar burger.
Yeah. Get you a James burger.
Get you a Jane burger.
Hey, I got these cheeseburgers.
Right.
Did y'all see that FDA approved 2 companies to? It's fake meat, but it's made with cells from chickens.
I did see that. Yeah, it's like engineered meats that FDA
It's like
has
bioengineered.
given them approval. Of course, it's in California. California is doing some stupid shit, or they're doing like questionable stuff. But they're definitely growing chicken breast in
In a
this
lab?
lab environment. So they're taking cells from an embryo and they're growing chicken, and then they grow it. I don't know how the science works, but they're growing little chicken patties, little chicken breasts.
Does this grow like a mushroom, or does this grow like on a tree?
I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures. I just heard about
Chicken breast tree.
All I look, you look at the science equipment that they have in there. It looks like pretty much the same thing. It's like distillery, like they're making like beer. And so I was like, okay, well,
There's a tap. They just pull it, and the chicken breast pours out.
it. I don't know.
they
It's
should
just-
form that into a
Ugh.
chicken
That
patty.
is
There you
disgusting.
go. Like fucking Krabby Patties everywhere. Like Jesus.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
But FDA has already approved it, and they're saying that this is going to take over the world. This is you know who the primary sponsor is behind this. You know the primary like person that is funding this whole thing.
PETA.
Nope,
I have no idea.
Bill Gates.
Is it really?
Yeah,
That dude's weird.
Freaking nerd.
Bill Gates owns
Everything.
the most farmland in America.
Really?
Yeah.
But why would you need farmland if you're not? He's not farming anything.
Yeah, I don't get it. What's the
It's
correlation?
just a lab.
I don't know why
He's not
you're
making
buying
veggie burgers, right?
right. I don't know why you're buying up all the farmland and then you're also funding.
Well, it's just
Growing.
buying up land. It's like my dad always told me, like, one thing that you'll never produce any more of is land.
It's true. Yeah.
So if you can buy land,
You can't make any more of it.
yeah, they don't make any more land.
Except for volcanoes underwater in the ocean. They make
Yeah.
more land.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Except for the land before time.
That was a good movie.
Can't buy that.
That's deep. That's deep. I feel like I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it was
Was it
now.
fucking Littlefoot?
Yes. That's before John's time.
No, I remember Land Before Time.
That was the land before John's time.
Nope, I got to watch that one. I think I was probably at my cousin's house or something, but
Yeah.
because I didn't have the TV. What year did that come out? Early 90s? I might have had a TV.
I'd say 80s.
Was it 80s?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
I'm
had
going to go
the-
with 89.
They had
Yeah.
the Land Before Lost. Like it's like a 80s-ish like TV series that went out there. They had the little alien people. And I think most people probably realize, most people associate it with the Will Ferrell movie that was more recently, probably like not early, I'd say probably about 5-6 years ago. And so these lizard people, which they call the Sleeslacks or the Sleezlacks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Is this one of those
Basically, like-
conspiracy things?
No, I mean it's a movie. Like
Okay.
basically got the bug-eyed, whatever. But this corresponds with me and Jan at my mother's grandmother, my grandmother's restaurant, where we're flipping burgers, like a gas station burger joint type place, and me and Jan always got tasked with cooking burgers or cleaning or anything in between. Like there was no like we were the help, basically, and
Go wait tables.
for sure. Hey, go bust the tables, go in here. Jan's like on top of a milk crate, just like flipping burgers and shit. And that's why Jan is really good at cooking burgers, because he's been doing it since he's like 6 years old. I'm not lying.
He does make a great fucking burger.
Correct. Just
Yeah.
scoot that milk crate up, stand on top of this like giant, like just Granny's like, okay, when to flip here. You see all the browning on the edge of the meat. You see the pulling of the myoglobins. She didn't say myoglobins. She said like the blood, the juice, and then that's when you know to flip. You got to get a good crust, then you flip. And then get the burgers, tap your little buns into that little myoglobin juice, and then boom,
You're making me hungry as shit.
off to the side. Now you're cooking. So Jan's just like flipping burgers, but at the end of the day, we're shutting everything. We got everything cleaned off. All the tables have been bussed. Everything in the kitchen's been put away. Now it's time for us to make our probably like a 2 or 3 block trek home, because Grandma couldn't drive. She didn't have a license. She didn't have a car, so we walked home.
Mm-hmm.
This was a gas station, so we had to turn off the pumps.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can't just there is a mechanism that you have to turn off the pumps. If not, somebody could just roll up in the middle of the night. It's like start squeezing the gas out,
Oh, shit.
wheezing the juice, so to speak. You know what I mean?
You sound like Theo Vaughn right there.
And so we go into the back, and then literally you're in the back of this restaurant, the very deeps of this restaurant is where the shutoff is, and the shutoff of the it has a like a breaker box. It's like you're cutting off power to the pumps, you're cutting off power to the inside of the restaurant, you're cutting off power to all the lights. Click, 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 click. Now you have to come out of this room, and you go into this giant room, and you have to run down this little room before you can hit the double doors that swings into the main area where everybody ate at,
Yeah.
the bar.
There's some daylight out there.
Yeah. Well, this is 9 o'clock. There's no daylight.
Oh, shit.
So when you get elected to go shut everything off, as soon as you come out of that room, it's pitch black dark everywhere.
No, thank you.
And so usually I'm like, hey, Jan, can you just come with me? Can you come with me to go? And my grandma's like, go shut off the lights. Go turn everything down. I'm doing this over here. I'm like, can't you just do it? Like, I'll just hold. I mean, whatever you're doing right here, I'll just do this. And then,
You didn't have a flashlight?
no, there was no flashlight.
Those weren't even invented yet.
Exactly. Yeah.
The ones with the little button that you pushed up and
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so I roll back. I con Jan into coming with me. And so we roll back together. It's like we're on our adventure to shut down the whole. Basically, like we're just trying to dismantle a bomb. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like click, click, click.
It was
click.
a thing.
So you open up this instrument panel, boom, click, 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 boom, done. All the lights off. Roll out. They're walking we got a good maybe 34 paces.
34? Is that what you said? You said 34?
34 paces.
I liked how you use paces.
Not 30 or 40.
Like you're looking for a treasure.
34. He counted this.
34 paces before we hit the door. Mind you, this whole back room was used as storage, and there was a lot of empty, like, booths. And there are a lot of empty, like, just chairs and stuff that are, like, tables with the chairs on top of tables. And there's a couple of booths. And as we started walking, we got halfway there. And you look over to one booth, which you assume, assumed.
Oh.
You assumed that it was going to be empty.
Was it empty?
And it was not empty.
Not empty.
There was a person sitting at this booth, and it was wearing this fucking Sleeslack mask, alien mask, just sitting there.
It was Uncle Gene, wasn't it?
It was not Uncle Gene.
It was an alien. Are you listening?
And he's sitting in this little booth. And mind you, this booth is just like right next to the door to get out. So we get halfway there. We're like,
That
we
wasn't
look
there
over
before.
like, that's not normal. I don't recognize that. And then as we're just pointing at it or whatever, all of a sudden it's like, it just shifts and turns and looks at me and Jan. We booked it. We're out.
Did you try to trip your twin brother?
We did
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
We grabbed each other. We're all getting out at the same time.
No
We're-
man
we're
left behind.
fumbling through the door. My
Better
Uncle,
than I am.
Uncle Gene's in the back. He's laughing. He had his best buddy Dennis.
Oh, okay.
They had this mask put up, and
I knew Uncle Gene was in on
Gene-
this somehow.
Uncle Gene was involved, and it's like this is why today I'm still like just afraid to hit all them lights. I'm like,
Yeah.
as soon as I hit all them lights, I was like, it's like, damn, dude, some Sleeslack's gonna be sitting there waiting for me. I mean, fuck.
So we need to get a lizard costume and come over and scare James.
Right?
Yeah, there's a conspiracy theory out there about lizard people, isn't there? I
Yeah, they
listened to
think
some
the
podcasts.
royal family are lizard people.
Yeah, not just them. Like there's
A lot of
other
people,
famous
yeah,
people.
but the royal family they say are lizard people.
It's so freaking weird, man.
Yeah.
Super weird.
I've been trying to work on my like Theo Von like impersonation. Like, dude. And there was a guy in my hometown that, I mean, this dude like. No, I'm just kidding. Like,
You're,
I
you're
want to know what
going
he
pretty
likes.
good.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Reach out to him, see if we can get him on our podcast.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's been
think it
asking
is.
to come on. I just hadn't said yes yet.
yeah.
I'll see. If
He
we
always
can
does
squeeze him
weird
in.
stuff. It's like, man, there's this guy, and he liked to suck on bones, and we called him Bonehead. And
He
but
does have a lot of
That's
weird
not what I'm
things.
talking about.
You think
And-
his
and he
stories
goes
are all
on-
real? He's just making this shit up as he goes along.
I think they're real.
I don't know if all of them are.
That's a lot of
Maybe.
stories. That's a lot of stories.
Theo Von, let's go. Hey,
Yeah.
next week, grabbing the brisket on the Theo Von podcast. Let's go.
Oh, we're gonna be on his show. That you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I guess I'll say yes. I guess I'll finally agree to jump on whatever his show is called.
Not even sure.
Yeah, nobody knows. It's not that popular.
Shit. Might as well go on Joe Rogan's podcast as well then. Just make the circuit.
He's kind of last year's news. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
Well, honestly, guys, hey, this has been a great extra.
Yeah, this is extra. This is the extra shit you get. Extra shit you get.
Right. Jesus, John,
Wicka,
quit
wicka,
being
wicka.
extra. Hey, it's honestly been great talking barbecue with you guys.
Peace.
Smoke on.
Dang it, Bobby. Just grab the brisket. We'd like to give a special thanks to Sucklebuster's Barbecue Rubs and Sauces, Bonner's Fiesta Spices, Cooley Nation Custom Koozies, Cambro Manufacturing, Yeti Coolers, the Smoke Sheep Barbecue Newsletter, and Dow Strong Knives. We definitely appreciate your support.